don't want to be behind yourself. You do want your head between your shoulder blades, but you want to be holding your arms behind your back. They're going to fix that by rotating their elbows. But you need to fix your knee because you don't want to make them turn. Slide back, tension. Let them grab. You start to rotate so it makes it difficult for them to hang on to the grip. Then forward and then back underneath. Don't step straight back, step back diagonally, tension. Turn your hips until you see the back position. Right? Cut down before you grab. Do not grab up here. That's just going to make it easier for them to cut towards your front foot for almost. Cut towards your back foot. Move it up so you can clear the space behind you. Them there, step back. This is Kazaguruma. This is Uredara Meotoshi. The difference, Kazaguruma is a form of Sumi Otoshi. Everything happens a lot closer. Uredara Meotoshi, I separate. Don't do it right in front. Okay? You use Shihan Sabaki to get to Omote. Here, just keep moving with it. The grip, because we're doing Shihan Sabaki, normally Meeting United would be this connection, but because I've got the wrist and I don't slip to the elbow, I want to keep the shoulder down to keep them off balance. Then you just move through. That's what we just did. Okay. Here, move behind, immediately take the neck and the elbow, right? So one more day. And put it on. Hey, you can now just see just cut. Don't change your hands. The Sankyo just turns and you grab the knife edge of their hand for Kaitanami. So as they come, you just slip through and take the Sankyo. Then, depending on where you want to direct it, if you want to do Omote, then I'm going to cut towards my front foot and just move it. If you want to do Zira, I'm going to cut towards my back foot so that I can clear that space. Okay? Now, it's only a seesaw that looks like this or this. It's this or this. It is never this. Don't let their body be horizontal like this. They're going to hit you. Okay? And his thumb, then he could turn this around. So Sankyo should always control the knife edge of the hand and the thumb if possible. Then you cut, and from here, you don't take this hand off and do this, because if you do, he's not going to stay there, right? So from this position here, it just slides around, a lot like Uredara, right? It goes from Shihan Sabaki, and it slides around to the knife edge of the hand. To use that. Same thing here. It's from here, I cut down, and it's around. So the knife edge of the hand control. Don't take it off and try to readjust. They're grabbing for your hand. Move away a little bit. They're grabbing for your hand. Don't let them grab. Cut. This hand goes for the shoulder. Do not grab. Just wait. Move a little bit more. Step back diagonally across your own center line so that when you turn and finish, you'll be shoulder width. If you step back straight and turn, you're going to be walking a tightrope. So they start to grab, you cut. You want to take up the space, move a little bit more, step back diagonally, turn over up. You should finish with both feet pointing straight ahead. Don't throw like this. This isn't enough power. You need to use the back foot. Katahiki otoshi, right? It doesn't always have to be that way, but think of it as though I was gonna try and do tenshinage, but I collapsed here and he's strong, right? So I'm not gonna be able to go this way behind him. Sure, I can tenkan and that might break his balance a little bit, but I'll just go sideways. So you line up, the direction you throw, you're going to be open to that side. Right? They are, Katahiki Sabaki and Irimi Sabaki are analogs of each other, right? Because I have this shoulder and this elbow, but I'm behind him for Irimi Sabaki. Or I have this elbow and this shoulder with the opposite hands, and I'm in front of it. Like, Katahiki Sabaki, Irimi Sabaki. Katahiki Sabaki, Irimi Sabaki. So don't reach behind them on this. You cut, and it's here. And then you throw back. Working on that. And again, look, Katahiki otoshi, right? Sure, I can do this directly behind him if that's what I intend. But, I'm open to this side, so it means I'm going to throw this direction. Open to this side, I throw this direction. Perpendicular. Perpendicular to the way that we started, right? Then, so more advanced folk, you're going to line them up. Not so much, then so you cut just like before and you stay in front of them, right? You wind them up, then you take them off of their back foot and you step cut. Stay in front of them, wind them up, take them off their back foot. Or wind them up and throw on your hips. Makigoshi. Right? Doesn't want to get pushy, and doesn't quite understand what Hajikigoshi can be, right? From here, you don't leave this on the elbow like this. That would be hirate gaeshi, right? It's maki sabaki. So I'm gonna wrap them to me. It is an arm bar. I am moving them with an arm bar. Then all I have to do is once I have them where I want them, I twist back so I start to break their balance off their back foot. Then just step out. Very similar to what Arturo Sensei was doing with the monotekori, right? Small tenkan, we step out to move their whole body. Same thing here, right? Keep your feet together, then big step out to project. Okay? Ready? This is a breathing exercise. So also, like Arturo Sensei said, don't forget to breathe, right? It's inhale, exhale. When you pin, right, you want to be cutting out. Don't grab with index finger and thumb. You want to grab with your pinky and thumb and cut out. And you want the knee behind the elbow. If the knee is in front of the elbow, then they will try to weasel their arm back, right? So you get it behind the elbow. You don't grab for the far shoulder. That just makes it something that he understands better. Instead, you use the knife edge of your hand to cut across their collarbone, which puts your elbow right in their solar plexus, okay? From there, right, it's just, you want to use your center spreading out through your limbs. There's too much space here to submit him. That's not what this exercise is about. Elbow and one knee at the hip. If you come in over here and you have a knee in the armpit, right, and we'll look at this later, but now I'm not pinning him. I'm pinning his arm, sure, but I'm giving him my back. This is a problem. You always isolate one hip. Your center should be basically pointing right at their face, right? Then from a Nukemi perspective, right, when they do this, if you don't have room, then you can do Chiba Sensei extend, right? Good for the abs, okay? Right. But if you have the room, you should always try to find the mat with your feet. Your long leg is extended on the outside as if you've just done a break fall. Your inside knee is bent, right? This is important. So always this position. They're pinning you here, and you are here with this knee protecting you, okay?